Hey, what's happening, man? Welcome back to No Jumping News. Adam is not here, so I gotta hold it down today, man. Let's get right into these stories. First story. Memphis rapper Snootie Wild died after police say he was found shot in the neck next to an SUV in a ditch on Houston's South Side. Houston Police Department spokesperson Lieutenant Ronald Wilkins told local ABC News Snootie, born LaPreston Porter, accidentally backed into a ditch when another vehicle pulled up and a pair of individuals got out the car. They were talking for a little bit and then all of a sudden gunfire went off. Only one shot actually, Wilkins said. First responders performed CPR on Snootie at the scene before being rushed to the hospital in critical condition. According to his Facebook, Snootie remained alive throughout the night, and his death was later confirmed on Saturday evening. Houston PD said a woman reported her vehicle ended up in the ditch. In an update, the woman told officers people stopped to assist her, and that's when Porter showed up and pointed a gun at her. The woman told officers she ran away and then heard a gunshot. According to investigators, a neighbor caught the entire incident on camera. However, authorities say surveillance video from the area shows a white vehicle pulling up with two men and one woman inside before a single shot was fired into Snootie's SUV. No arrests have been made. Snootie leaves behind a mother, 4 sisters, 5 children, and a vast community who loved him beyond music. Born and raised in North Memphis, Snootie Wild signed with Yo Gotti's CMG label in 2013. He launched his run on the label in 2014 and is best known for his gold-certified hit, Yayo, which is top 30 R&B and top 20 Billboard single. You know what's crazy? Me and Josh was just speaking about, we've been doing this news thing for about almost 2 years now, and the amount of deaths of rappers and amount of violence when it comes down to these stories, bro, it's despicable, honestly. Like, you know what I mean? I'm tired of seeing my people, the community, go down like this, rapper after rapper. You know what I'm saying? This shit is real fucked up. And it's like they say, man, being a rapper is super dangerous, man. Being anybody of some type of status is super dangerous, man. And what comes with this territory, a whole bunch of bullshit, a whole bunch of hatred, and you got to protect yourself at all times, man. It's sad. My prayers go out to Snootie Wild and his family. Yeah, man, this is sad. Next story. During a clubhouse session last week, Wack100 accused Pooh Shiesty of cooperating with authorities to get a lighter sentence in his case and labeled him a snitch. Pooh recently pleaded guilty to one charge and was no longer facing the possibility of a life sentence as a result. His plea deal meant the prosecution agreed to a sentence no longer than 97 months or 8 years and 1 month. He could still reportedly get up to 20 years as a judge does not need to follow the recommendation. He took to his Instagram stories over the weekend, seemingly to shut down these claims. On Moretta, it'll never show in no paperwork that I sat down with the government and gave a statement on no one on the case for something in return. In the case, I will not be here, Pooh wrote. A factual offer is not a government offer where the weak will sit down until they sold. Know the difference between use my name in vain. Before I bite some cheese, I sit down and keep quiet. Anyone that enters a negotiation plea agreement, it'll be factual offer of the factual basis that the government will use in court to prove of the guilt they're trying to show, and I want all you lame ass niggas to keep the same energy I stand on business. Pooh's lawyer Bradford Cohen ultimately blasted Wack over the fake news and an Instagram post and included screenshots of multiple YouTube video thumbnails reported on Wack's claims. This is 100% fake news. Wack, there was no paperwork that would say Pooh Shiesty said a word about anything on anything, Cohen wrote. In fact, none of the 3 charged gave offers on anything having to do with other than people. This is just straight mistruth. They all took pleas to the same crime of 1 count of possession of a weapon during a drug crime. None of them gave an offer about anything. It was a straight plea, with all of them having the other 3 life felonies counts dismissed. But why bother with facts? Just throw something out for clicks. Pooh's mother also had a few words for Wack and shared her thoughts on her Instagram story. Wack, your mommy raised a bitch, Miss Glaze raised a savage, she wrote. However, Wack100 later explained Pooh Shiesty's attorney and mother didn't have the facts straight, sharing a clip of an audio from a clubhouse session. To Pooh Shiesty's mother, I understand your emotions, but you responded to a lie, Wack wrote. To the attorney, you're weird. Learn the truth. If this is a representation of how you do your research, maybe you're the reason Pooh Shiesty caught the time. I got love for this man. Politics are politics. What's real is real. Now, when it goes down to the whole Wack and Pooh Shiesty situation, I don't really know what the fuck I can possibly say when it comes down to it. I have not seen the paperwork, but I do know you can't call a man a rat unless you see the paperwork and it's stating that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if Unc was sitting there just speaking out of turn or speaking out something that, you know what I'm saying, he said, but at the end of the day, you can't put that jacket on a man unless you see some shit yourself, man. It's fucked up, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy that Pooh Shiesty's mama got involved when it comes down to it. It's a messed up thing all the way around. Hopefully, man, this shit get ironed out. You know what I'm saying? Unc already said that I mean, what his mom's responding to and what the lawyer's responding to isn't true, so we gotta see. Hey, man, yeah, y'all let me know how I did alone without P-Man. You know what I'm saying? Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll be back with no jumper news.